Hello and welcome to the Dementia Dish. My name is Danielle Farrell and I'm a public educator with the Alzheimer's Society of Peel, and today's dish is on eating and flavor changes. Eating various types of food one used to enjoy may now pose a challenge. In this dish, we discuss all things taste and food and how we can manage these changes. As individuals age, the number of taste buds decreases, and those remaining may shrink or become less sensitive. This can lead to a diminished ability to detect the five basic tastes: sweet, salty, bitter, sour, and umami. Taste buds naturally decline in number and age as in size as people age, especially after the age of 60, and again, more change can occur after age 80. Our brains control everything we do, and the person living with dementia may interpret taste differently due to these brain changes. Olfactory illusions and hallucinations, that are extremely common in people with Lewy body dementia in particular, can cause people to smell things that are not there or can make things smell different to how they usually would. Often, these unpleasant smells, such as burning food or food that has gone rotten or cat's urine, are common ones, and the medical term for these phantom smells is phantasmia. So, changes to taste. What happens? The person can lose their sense of taste, hypersensitivity now to certain flavors. Some people report that they always enjoyed pepper on their food, but now they don't. And as soon as it hits the tongue, they're trying to wipe it off. So that's a change in the hypersensitivity. Some people will report that they taste metallic or iron in the mouth, even though the food might be sweet. The person can experience great changes in food preferences. And so it can go either way, now liking things they never did before, and vice versa. Tips and strategies: adding sweet flavor to food or beverages, things like honey, syrup, ketchup. The taste buds for sweet stay more acute for longer in the aging process. So a lot of people who were never sweet tooths may become where they crave sweets, and the reason is that those taste buds are still working better and the person is able to taste the food. So that it might encourage somebody who's finding everything bland to continue to eat well. One person living with dementia reported, "I never liked coffee, and now I'm mad about it." So those are some example of the change that may occur with preferences. Due to memory loss that comes along with many diseases under the heading of dementia, a person may forget that at some point later in life they became vegan or vegetarian. They may forget when they have last eaten and want to eat again, or refuse food, believing they ate very recently, but in fact, it's been quite a long period of time. You can encourage somebody to eat more and not be as overwhelmed by giving smaller plates of food or snacks throughout the day instead of three larger meals. Tremors or changes to a person's agility and dexterity of their hands, which is a common thing to occur during the dementia journey. Their hands can make it difficult with that for them to independently eat with utensils. So, some of the things that can help are to use weighted utensils that help with anybody who's experiencing shakes and tremors. A hand strap that connects and holds the utensil to the hand. Handheld food, so something they can just pick up and eat on their own without having to use a utensil. And straws for drinking can be very helpful. You can get silicone ones that have a wider opening, and those seem to work well. So here's just some images of some of these suggestions. You'll also see here a plate guard. A plate guard can help with somebody who's having difficulty when they take their fork or spoon across the plate and the food comes off the other side, so it prevents that. You'll see here a nose cup. That is where there is a dip where the nose goes in order for the person to be able to navigate um, drinking easier without spills. You'll see that there are plates here and bowls and mugs that are in a color other than white. So contrasting colors can help for a person living with dementia to be able to see their food with a color contrast. So for example, white rice on a white plate might not be seen, but white rice on a yellow plate or blue plate would be notable. Weighted utensils are also featured here. And there are utensils that come with a curve in them purposely, making it easier for people to manipulate them who are having those dexterity and agility issues. So, eating difficulties. Persons living with dementia may experience trouble chewing and swallowing certain textures or liquids. So, when chewing and swallowing difficulties occur, liquids can be thickened by adding a thickening powder to hot or cold beverages. The texture of food can be changed by pureeing it, or food can be cut up into small pieces. So here is just some examples of that. Pureeing things and jarring them with regards to fruits and vegetables, um, having, broth, and then the thickening powders featured here as well. So considerations, it can be a great idea to have a swallowing assessment, and that may include an endoscopy and arrange for a dental checkup of gums, teeth, and dentures. If someone's dentures are ill-fitting, not fitting well anymore, then it can make it very difficult for the person to enjoy food and to be able to chew their food properly. What we know is that good food creates a good mood. So we have to make sure that people are able to enjoy their food. If you'd like to reach out to the Alzheimer's Society of Peel, you can do so at our service access, extension 307, or email us at direct.support@alzheimerpeel.com. You can follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and on our YouTube channel. And we hope that you will join us for future dishes. Have a great day.